And good morning, Coronaville. Hey, it's Bob. Guess what? It's me again. Cause why not? Anyway, it looks like we're off to a rousing start. Got 8 people, 35 people on the stream. Let me look at my stats here. It looks like 35 people on the stream already. Damn, that's awesome. Thank you guys. And and thank you for watching. Um let me put the glasses on here. How was everybody's weekend? Like it was much different from last week? I don't know. Some of you guys are working. Some of you guys are like me and we're not working. I was working part time back at the sheriff's office, but my entire division, when uh, when they changed the name of this town to Coronaville, my entire division got shut down. So I've been out of work. Anyway, let's see what we got in the chat so far. From Chris. Is it a coup? Well, is it a club or a coup? I don't know. If you guys are taking over the club, it's a coup. Let's see. What else? I'm going to move the box. Let's see. What else do we have? 21 thumbs up. Thank you guys so far. Let me go ahead and roll the pre-roll here and or the my live opener, as I want to call it. All right, guys. You know what? Just because I gotta show you a little TNA. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, a couple of comments. Oh yeah, the super chat line is open. If anybody wants a shout out there, I surely do appreciate those. Uh, from Andy Crowley, Bob is 5'9 plus plus. Thank you much. You'll also notice here on camera one, everything is up. Wires X is open. And if we run back to here, let me pull in the right graphics here. Super chats. Call in open. That would be the live QSO on Wires X. So we'll go back over to the camera. 69 people on the stream, and we are rocking it. Just totally cool. So, guys, today I am kind of thinking that maybe let's talk about field day today. I really, I'm a little disappointed, because field day this is like the weekend that I have looked forward to ever since I became a ham, and I was just a tech, and I knew absolutely nothing. Not that I know much more now, but I went up to field day, and that actually we have a big camp out every year, huge camp out, and we do it upright. I mean, we've got all kinds of food and booze and everything, and we just have a great time. That is actually field day is what really cemented this whole idea of immersing myself in ham radio, where that started. It was such a cool experience, and it has been that cool of an experience for me ever since, every year since. So let's take a look at the comment board. I know somebody in here was saying they went fishing this weekend, and and they were only 5 feet away from their buddy. Man, you're playing with fire. You're tempting fate, my friends. Tempting fate. Let's see. What do we have going on in here? I'm gonna try to get us down. Oh, look at that. Boom. Boom. $1.99. 556 from Banar. And thank you so much for the super chat. And you get the horns, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love it. Let's see what else we got going. It is a hoax. This is a hoax? No, oh, hang on here. Let me get this off. The super chat thing comes off. From Todd. Is it a hoax? Is Coronaville a hoax? No, Coronaville is real. We even have our own ham radio club, and we're all members here. We currently have, what is it? 78 members of the Coronaville Ham Radio Club. Not a joke, my friends. Welcome to the membership. Let's see. Where are the pretty girls from? From Jake P. Where are the pretty girls from? Well, the pretty girls come from a variety of sources. One is a daughter. One is a friend of a daughter. One is the girlfriend of the owner of Chameleon Antennas, or used to be. Don't hold me to it. Maybe they're not together anymore. I don't know. Um, One is a friend, another ham radio friend. That would be Wendy. And my wife has yet, my real wife has yet to make an appearance on the K6UDA radio show. But as you may tell, as you may figure, she is blessed in this area. So, Jake P. No one knows. We're not supposed to ask. Well, hey, you asked and I answered. So, there you go. Let's see. What else do we have going here? Looking for. Okay, now. I saw Ham Radio 2.0 in here. Oh man, I have to do it within YouTube, and I don't even have YouTube up. I've got this Ecamm Live. I'm gonna bring the live camera here over, and you guys get to see my messy desk. But that is what I'm looking at. My control panel. I leave Alexa clean for you guys because I know some of you guys appreciate a good Alexa. Let's see. I gotta make a couple of guys moderators here. Let's see. Fire Guy, greetings from Grass Valley. Yep. Finally made it, my friend, to one of my live shows. Thanks. So anyway, let's talk today. Oh, hang on. Ooh-wee, hang on. We got a good one. Don, my friend, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Bob. Can't chat, but watching. You're doing a great job. Sorry, can't donate like Fred. Yeah. Hey, Don, thank you so much. You know what? The little ones are as much appreciated as Fred. Well, let's be honest. Fred was just over the top, and I but I appreciate all you guys. Everything, like I said, helps out, helps the channel. All this stuff costs money. Let's see. Uh, so I know Jason is there in the audience or in the chat, so he's watching. Jason, if you get an itch and you want to call the Skype number. I will definitely always take the Skype. You and I can talk. Um, what I wanted to talk about today was field day. What is everybody's plans for field day? And we got 101 people on the stream right now. 47 thumbs up. Let's try to make that closer to 101 thumbs up, which would be bitchin'. Um, let's see. I definitely. Here's the thing. I know in a lot of clubs, this sport has has an average population that's upwards of 60 ish or more, and so I totally get it. My local club here, I think for the first time in probably 40 years, has decided not to do our standard big camp out field day. We're going to do kind of individual at home activations and put it on club log. And I see a couple of really nice super chats in there. I will get to you guys in just a second. But and I'm disappointed. Yes, I am. And frankly, I think I may invite some guys either over here, or maybe we might go up to the Rubicon and do a camp out up in the Rubicon or up in the high desert where they do Burning Man in the Nevada desert and do our activation up there. You know what? I ain't afraid of the Rona. So it is what it is. Let's acknowledge a couple of our great guys that are absolutely rocking it here. Christiana, thank you. Hey, from Dunsmuir, California, moving to Oregon. Well, hey, we're putting the house up for sale, I think probably this week, and we are moving to Idaho. So that's where we're going. Another couple of super chats here. Bernard, 5.59. Let's try this again. The stupid iPad. Bernard, thank you so much, my friend. And my friend Don Izzo. Don, why can't I send $10? You're worth the extra penny. W1FYG. Don, yes, I'm sure you can. You could actually send, you could maybe do $11. I don't know. But anyway, hey, there's a couple of guys in there. Just I need to acknowledge last week on the. Hang on, let me get all the way down to the bottom here, and thank you guys for the super chats. Ooh, you guys, you forgot the ear horns. I get three of them. You got to do three of them because we had three. We had three super chats. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Last week on the live stream here, gave away some prizes. I have. Well, let me grab. Mr. Live Cam here and switch over to camera 2 in my pile there. Everything is ready to go out. I finally just got it all packaged up last night. So once we're done here, I'm taking a trip over to the post office, and I'm going to get everything sent out for you guys. Thank you so much for participating and for the super chats last week. I still have a few shirts, not very many at all. I mean, I'm down to mediums and larges, I believe, none of which fit me. So I might throw Mrs. K6 UDA into a medium, and and just cut it off about here. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a picture. Let's see. From my friend Brian, we got a super chat there from Brian. Thank you, Brian, for the super chat. Thank you. And switch back to camera 2 here. And let's see. So anyway, Brian, now that you're on here, we were talking about field day and how it's disappointing. And Brian is in my local club. Brian is actually this year's president of the local club. And I want to say something really quick. I got to digress for just a minute. For you new guys, new hams that join a club. If you are a new ham and you join a club, just be prepared to serve. That means you're going to get roped into being president of the club soon after you become a ham. Doesn't matter. Just jump in. Have a good time. I did it. Brian did it. And it will help immerse you into the entire culture. So anyway, we had to make Ham Radio 2.0. He'll take a medium but not cut off. Jason, for you get one with the little nipple holes cut out and some alligator clips to hold your slinktenna. Ooh, wouldn't that be kind of an interesting? That'd be kind of an interesting picture. I don't know if it'd go over so good on Instagram though. Let's see. We had to make that. Yeah, but anyway, back to field day, guys. We had to make that hard decision. Are we going to do the regular field day thing? And given that the Rona is there, we kind of opted locally here that no, we're not going to do it. Tough decision, and I know that was a really tough decision for Brian. We actually had to can our ham swap. Our ham swap was supposed to be like the third weekend in March, and the week that all the Rona stuff really hit and that they started the lockdown stuff here in the People's Republic, we had to make a decision a week before the ham swap. We said we're going to postpone it, and postpone has now turned into cancel, and it just is. So that's disappointing. So what are you guys doing for field day? Yeah, from Gary. Need to focus. Yes, it gets it gets overwhelming. I'm trying to manage the three ring circus here. I'm going between camera one, camera two, and camera three, which we'll get to in a couple of minutes, and trying to get on all these live chats and everything. But Brian, I didn't put up I didn't read what you said. Money for the U-Haul, man. Yeah, it's kind of a, you know what, guys. Honestly, I we'll get back to that. We'll get back to the U-Haul thing. Let's see. Uh, the real question is from Nick G. Real question is, what are we gonna do when shit hits the fan now? We're all spread out with our favorite modes, have those days, and not like the old days when we were all on conventional ways. You know, I think, Nick, when stuff really happens, when the shit hits the fan, everything's gonna get back to basics. Uh, digital modes, the fusion stuff. My club's got a couple of fusion repeaters up. Um, fusion Fusion D Star DMR may take a completely different turn, and this is how I see it. It will be used as tactical communications, something that the guys with the $30 radios won't have access to, but the guys with a higher end radio will have access to. And generally, I'm hoping that ham communities throughout the country kind of can come together and help each other out when shit hits the fan. That's a good subject, and maybe we'll talk about that whole, when it becomes tactical as opposed to playing around. Because the internet stuff will go away. Things will get basic. We'll go back to UHF, VHF stuff, HF. But anyway, thank you for that one, Nick. Is everybody's feed still frozen? I hope not. I sincerely hope not. Field day will be in the backyard with the family. We will be a 1 Bravo from Dave. Yeah, I'm deciding whether we want to do a 1 Bravo and fire up a generator and do that. By the way, 96 people on the stream, 73 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for that. We will do DMR or DNR land up in the North Cascades. And Bob, you're doing a great job from Jake. Thank you, Jake. From the Fire Guy, I remember when bars had wet t-shirt contest. Maybe a thought for my show. I like the idea. I love the idea. The only problem is YouTube doesn't love the idea, and Facebook and Instagram don't like the idea. That would be a no-no, and that would probably get me demonetized and or just booted. They would just boot the freaking stream. Let's see. Idaho is nice. They have Intermountain Inerty, which reaches from Idaho to Nevada. Live in Utah and listen to peeps talking. Cool. That would be very, very cool. I'm hoping that I could still stay in contact here with the guys on my Wires X node here, or use my Wires X node to get back to here and work all that. Love Idaho, lived in Idaho Falls. Gary, who's another local club member, by the way. He lived in Idaho Falls. That was a place that was on our short list, but I think we're now pretty much looking in the Boise area, the greater Boise area. Let's see. Not necessarily. Okay, that's somebody talking. JK joking about the U-Haul. Hate to lose your local expertise. I have no expertise. My expertise is in shoveling horse manure. And I thought that this was supposed to be off. Okay. So, also for the local guys here, well, I'll open it up to anybody. I have a QST for the COVID amateur radio club here, my friends. Quick QST. My uncle W7LQL just ordered an FT3. It should be here any day, and he just emailed me. He's sending me his FT2 to sell. So, if anybody wants a Yaesu FT2 DR, and he's got a diamond antenna and the drop-in charger that it goes in. So if anybody is looking for to upgrade from like an FT70 or something, 250 or best offer. Back to field day. Let's see. Nick G just had a feeling we will all lose internet connections through D-Star Fusion DMR because of Bill Gates. Yeah, don't know. And from Brian, K7 UDA is not available. Yeah, I know. I would have loved to have been K7 UDA from the get. Let's see. So the COVID amateur, yeah. Well, yeah, the COVID amateur radio club, CARC. I had something carb or something. It was, well, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, guys, what do you think about maybe doing a Coronaville Ham Radio Club T-shirt? That's what it was. The carb, the Coronaville Ham Radio Club. Maybe we'll make a T-shirt. I don't know. We'll see. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. How much? How much from Jake P? How much for what? Don't know what you want. How much for? Let's see. ICOM 7100 will do digital voice from Demzinger on HF for sure. Yes. Yaesu, the 991 Alpha will do C4 FM on HF. So yes, you could do. You can. I don't know if you could do. You can't do Wires X. I don't think on HF, but you could definitely do Fusion. From hang on here. Hang on. Here's a shopping tip. Here's a shopping tip from Steve Ash. Highly recommend looking into the Star and Eagle areas. We are, my friend. We're gonna drive out there the day after the ham YouTubers Ham Fest. The wife and I are jumping in the motorhome, and we are heading out to Idaho for about a week or two, and we're gonna take a look around. We're gonna get the lay of the land, take a good look around, do a lot of driving, look at some houses. that are on the short list and look at the different areas. I've been to Nampa, Meridian, and downtown Boise, and I've driven through the entire state. Years ago, a friend of mine and I looked at property up in the Coeur d'Alene area, and we drove back from we went all the way from Bonner's Ferry down to Boise, and then a couple of years ago, the wife and I took a trip back to Sturgis, and we stayed with some friends in Idaho Falls. Beautiful place. Uh, little bit, little bit on the cold and snowy side for my wife. So it is what it is. So back to let's see. Dennis would buy a T-shirt. Cool. I will keep that in mind when I'm designing a new T-shirt. Let's see. That's cool. Carbs, Coronaville amateur radio babes. Ooh, from Ed Stanley. That is an idea. Let's see. Think think you'll see people develop mesh networks if the internet goes down. Back to the BBS days on a larger wireless scale. Okay, you know what? Good question there, or good point. It depends upon what kind of a shit hits the fan it is. If it's an EMP, just a huge EMP attack from like a North Korea or some other country, you can expect that there will be very little wireless. There will be, well, let's just put it this way. This YouTube channel would be the last thing you would be thinking about because it just wouldn't exist. None of this would exist. We would be back in the 1870s without their technology. So we would be up a creek without a paddle, pure and simple. Let me open up the lines here. If anybody wants to jump in, we can do a Skype or Skype or a Wires X call. So I'll open that up for the moment here, and the call-ins are open. So we'll take some calls here. 11:30. So we're doing good for time. 88 thumbs up, 121 people on the stream at this moment. Thank you guys so much. James Hannibal. James, I owe you an email. I got the winner's address and everything for you. And James grew up in Coeur d'Alene, loved it up there. Yeah, I love Coeur d'Alene, and if it was strictly up to me, if Mrs. K6UDA didn't have probably a bigger say so than Mr. K6UDA, I would probably just go up to Coeur d'Alene, and I would be most happy up there. And let's go back to the cameras here. Cold hard nip. Never mind. Let's see. Forget your life. The 991 only does C4 FM on the FM part of 10 meters, not any lower bands. Ooh, that is that is disappointing to hear. I thought that it did C4 FM all through the bands. Let's see, from Len Ricky, EMPs not allowed. Yeah, well, I agree. I don't like them. Not good. Let's see. From Nick, I do believe in this. This is a very good topic. Needs to be discussed in regards to craziness. HF, UHF definitely will prevail again. Yeah, it will. Um, there will be, if something happened, lots of little nets. I mean, really, honestly, here locally where I'm at, um, Brian, who's in my club, Brian Goal, who's on the stream right now. He started up the he calls it the coffee break net on our local repeater, on the local Coronaville repeater, and it has been wonderful. You know what? He started this like the day after everything went into lockdown, and to be honest, I at first I thought I got my misgivings about it. It seemed a little generic, but honestly, it has engaged the whole ham community for miles and miles around. I mean, uh, for several towns. So it has done wonders for engaging the community. It's gotten guys who haven't been on the radio in a long time back out on the radio, and they're discussing stuff. I encourage that for the COVID Radio Club uh, everywhere in the country is do something like that. And I know a lot of places are starting to open up. Our county here, Corona County, we're starting to open up. Our board of supervisors just passed a resolution to tell the governor and King, uh, screw you. Give him the one finger salute. So as as to say, let's see. Hearing. So let me try to get a couple of more comments in here. Really, today is all about you guys. Oh, you know what? One thing I do want to talk about down here is the wall of patches behind me here. The wall of patches is growing all the time, and I thank my friends in law enforcement for providing some of this. Here's what I'm doing. Everybody who sends a patch in, I'm putting your call sign on the back here so I know whose call signs or who the call signs attached to the patches. And I'm going to try to make up some tags so your call signs are somewhere on your tag, on your patch. So very, very cool. A couple of new ones here. New York State Correctional Services, and I don't know if I mentioned K2RM, K2RME. Thank you for New York State Correctional Services. A couple of new ones. And we'll look down here to the look down camera from Victor, from Vic Barber, K4VDB, the Marshal, City of Abilene, Texas. Very cool. Thank you, Vic. And here's one special here because here's another collection that I am big into is challenge coins, but from J Dufault. And Jay, you didn't give me your call sign anywhere. So if you're watching or you do watch this video, thank you so much for Columbia, South Carolina. It's the University of South Carolina Police. And thank you so much for that and for the challenge coin. That'll go up. Well, here, I'll just bring my, little challenge coin thing up here. Let me grab it. And well, that didn't work out so good now, did it? We'll go back to here. So this is my challenge coin collection so far, with a few more in here from, and mainly this is there's some military in here, a lot of law enforcement, a lot of oh, this one was cool. Infinite Hero, Oakley. I got this when I was racing, and those of you who know a drag racer, a professional drag racer, who is sponsored by Oakley, gave me one of these, signed another one, and glued it into my race car. Glued one into my race car for me. So that was kind of cool. But anyway, very, very. Hang on. Let's see. I don't know if you guys are seeing these things. We'll see. We'll come back up to camera number 2 here. Ham Radio Crash Course is in the room here. Thank you, Josh. Thanks for stopping by. Wanted to say hello. He's got to get back to work. Thank you, Josh. That was awesome. Good to see you. Okay. From Brian. The Howl 9000 FT3 mic and speaker levels are quite low. Really have to project right into the mic to get a good report. The speaker needs to be at 80 to 90% average. Cannot hear it in a vehicle. Yeah, that's the FT3 speaker is still down. They're packing a ton of electronics into that thing, but there is one way, a quick way to get the speaker to work a little bit better, and here is how you do it. Let me turn this one on, and if you pull, is it that one or the mic? I think it's the mic jack down here. Open that one up, and either that or the data port. I don't know. I forget which one. But that will make a world of difference right there, just by opening up that mic port. Let's see. Same here. Back to the virus trap. Let's see. Anyway, with the virus going around, many ham radio ops. Okay. Another kind of a prepper thing. Let me try to catch up to my comments here. It's guys, it is really, really hard to run the 3-ring circus all by yourself. And I know, like when Jason does his live stream, he has his second in command that's kind of doing a lot of the heavy lifting on comments and stuff. Josh has 5 moderators doing his. I am by myself. I would love if anybody wants to be. Let's see. I think I saw Jack Martin. I saw somebody flash across the screen. There it is. Joe, Thank you so much. I'm going to write your call sign on your card right now. K04 CWF. Okay. Thank you, Joe, for that. That was awesome. And I believe, from Jack. I have to find my stuff again. Where is everything? Subscribe, business. I've got all these buttons, and I don't have enough Stream Deck to do it. So from Jack, this is for entertaining spill. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. That is awesome. Thank you so much. So Todd asks, how many challenge coins do I have in the rack? Well, let's see. In the rack currently, I have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 18. With the brand new one here, I now have 19 challenge coins in the rack. And I got to turn this radio down or off so it doesn't disturb me. So anyway, Jack, thank you again. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Let's see. We got another one. We gotta hit it again. Dennis, thank you for the AR-15 super chat. Thank you so much. Thanks for the stream, keeping us company while we're working from home. 7-3. Yeah. Well, you know what? We're all keeping each other company, and like I said, welcome to the COVID Amateur Radio Club YouTube net. We're all in this together. So again, if anybody wants to jump on and say hi, I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna take those calls from both the YouTubers room, Wires X, and the Skype call. So anybody who wants to jump in and do that. Let's see. Mike Pasquale. He notices a bit more distortion and tinniness in the speaker of the FT3, even with the mic cover open. You know, I don't really notice it, but then again, I'm not using it as a super high quality speaker, and honestly, I am gonna buy one of the Prime PRYME microphones. It's more of a commercial mic that'll fit that radio, and I hate the little Yaesu mics. I hate the little ICOM mics. They're cheap. Those external mics are just cheap. They feel cheap. They're too light. They just don't cut it. So look at the Prime microphones for these things. They are good. That's the same brand that I used to buy stuff for my work radios, the big Motorola's, the APX 6000s and everything. And I would buy the little Prime earpieces with a Bluetooth deal on my lapel. Let's see. Todd Wilson collects challenge coins. I do too. I kind of do. I mean, I don't have challenge coins to give out. You know, my department doesn't really give us a ton of them, or give us really any to give out. And hang on for a second. Okay. Mrs. K6UDA is leaving the premises. So, bye, honey. I love you. And can you close the door? Okay. I hope you guys heard that. They'll come. The kids will come and get me if there's an emergency. Let's see. ID 31 and 51As are discontinued. Wow. I wonder what they are. What they're going to replace the 51 with. The 31, that never surprised me. I thought that was a stopgap radio from the get go. Never was impressed with it. And I never even owned one. Currently, 100 people on the stream with 115 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Please spread this. And Mateus is at home preparing for the tech exam. Hey, Mateus, good luck with that. That is awesome. Our local Corona club is preparing to start doing online testing here. Let's see. $1.49 from Ed Stanley. A coin with a star. Nice. Was that wasn't a super chat, was it? Nope. Wasn't a super chat. Let's see. Who would be good for a mod? Andy Crowley would be good for a mod. Andy, if you want to be a mod here on K6UDA, let me know, and I'll try to make you a mod. Let's see. China from Nick again. Can't wait for America to be great again. Yeah, China crap mics. Yeah, well, you know what? That's one of the big problems, my friends, is we have outsourced everything in this country. It's been cheaper and easier to pay the Chinese companies to build everything, and so we just have lost our technological edge. And I hate to say it, we're still innovators in software, but in hardware, we've just screwed the pooch and fallen way behind. Let's see. Heads up from Todd. Okay, Todd wants to make a pitch for his World Radio Network. So there you go, Todd. Echo IRLP 9251. Let's see. Not surprising from ICOM. Discontinued the 51 after 4 generations and almost 10 years. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. That radio has been getting a little long in the tooth for many, many years. As a matter of fact, I have one in the box. I was going to put it up for sale, and then I kind of figured, you know what? Maybe I'll just hang on to it. I don't know, but I've got one for sale with extra batteries and drop-in charger and all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know. Maybe if somebody's really, really interested in it, make me an offer. 119 people on the stream, 123 thumbs up. Thank you so much, my friends. That is awesome. Let's see. Not that China can't build good stuff. This is from Randy. We just picked the cheapest version to market. That's also kind of true. We do that all the time. I mean, it's like, how many of us go on to Amazon or eBay and we're looking for a thing, a USB cable or a Well, not a stream deck, but get anything. A stupid little battery charger for the GoPros, and it's all about price. Whoever's got the cheapest price gets the business. So yeah, they're going to build them cheaper. If we held them to a higher standard on their manufacturing and they didn't lower the prices, well, maybe some people wouldn't buy. I don't know. Bob's serious camera is camera 2. No, my serious camera is camera number 1 over here. This is camera number 1, the Canon M50 with an 18 millimeter lens. This is camera number 2. This is a Logitech webcam sitting on top of my monitor so I can read the comments as they're coming in. So, Jake from State Farm. Get your camera 1 and your camera 2 right. I crack myself up sometimes. Let's see. Bob, how you been on your motorcycle? Ooh, got a super chat? We got a super chat from Ed Stanley. Thank you. Ed popped my cherry last night and got an FT70. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the C4FM club. It's a fine club. Now, a thing about the FT70, it's not. Whoop. Gotta do that one. It's not. It's Wires X compatible. It works on Wires X. Yes, but you won't get that good. You won't get that really good Wires X experience. And it looks like we have a call in here. So let me pick up the mic here, and we'll call in. And I missed the call sign. I just had to turn it up. Welcome to the show, K6UDA.
Yeah, Bob, it's Ken,
AJ6GE, Ken, how you doing, my friend? How's everything down in SAC?
doing good. Finally playing with the FT991 Alpha that I had been trying to get for a while. Got one really cheap from a technician who hasn't upgraded to a general yet.
Outstanding. How cheap is really, really cheap?
800 bucks.
You did good, my friend. You made a good deal. Well, enjoy it. Maybe one of these days you can verify for me. I guess somebody just informed me today that that it does not do C4FM on HF. I was kind of hoping it did. As a matter of fact, another neighbor of mine, Herb, KM6 JBI, he's got one. He was gonna let me borrow it for a review. So, but hey, let me know.
Well, I have seen a couple videos involving, well, one of them involving HRO in San Diego and HRO in Atlanta talking, and I believe it was on 10 meters like one of your other viewers noticed or mentioned.
Okay. So it does. It'll do 10 meters. I guess because you could go 10-meter FM. Um, that's something that I really enjoy about some of the ICOM radios, the 7100, the 9100, and the Flex radios, is you can do D star over HF, and And I would imagine that you could also do um, C4FM on a flex radio. I don't know. But anyway, hey, Ken, thanks for the call. Anything else you want to put forth to the club?
I don't know, just if you want to try to make contact back and forth over C4FM HF, I would be up for experiment. We'll just have to figure out when.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Ken. All right, hey, thanks for the shout. Uh, AJ6 GE K6 UDA 73.
UDA, AJ6GE,
Okay,
clear.
cool. Thanks. Go back to camera two here, and let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Another boom from my buddy Monzi, aka Rob. Bob, you know I support you, bud. You make me laugh all the freaking time. At least I've got $10 worth of knowledge, like 12.25. But hey, I support you. Don't ever change. AK7RM. Thank you, my brother. And you get an air horn. Thank you. Guys, I want to also remind you that uh, that the YouTubers Hamfest is coming up. We're about 2 weeks away now, and on May 23rd, this is now we changed it. Yep, we talked about this before, but May 23rd and I believe 24th. So I'm gonna go ahead and play our little promo for that, or not. How come it won't go? It won't go. Give me a second here. Let me come over to here. Pre-roll that, and nope. It's not working. It keeps going back to that same camera. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Screw it. I won't play that. This is why I keep doing this. It worked when I was doing I do a little warm up, kind of a little pre show warm up. I test everything. I try to make sure it's all working. I know that one of them is, let me go here, and I'm going to try this again just because I know. Nope, that ain't working. It ain't working. Oh well. But anyway, put a mic near the speaker. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't know. I thought maybe you guys could hear it. Wasn't trying to overwhelm it. Can hardly hear Ken on the chat. All right. That was fun. Real time radio. Sorry, late to the party from Mike Knapp. Had to work until 3. Well, it's only noon here, Mike. So thanks. Damn work is always getting in the way. Camping concepts. Did I get the patch? Did I? I don't know. Did I? K4V VDB? Is that you? Is that you? Is that me? with Camping Concepts. It was in the same envelope, or I pulled it out of the same envelope. Mrs. K6UDA might have grabbed it and mixed up envelopes. I cannot be certain. But anyway, Vic, thank you so much for the patch. It is it's going up on the wall. I hammer these things in. They're all gonna have to come off fairly soon when I move, because this desk, I think this desk has been an abortion for about 25 years now. It's been cut up, chopped up, and screwed up to the point where I think I'm just gonna dump it. I'm gonna take a sledgehammer, beat it to death, and throw it in the dumpster before we leave. Which means when I do move, I have to set up a whole new ham shack. That is going to be kind of freaking daunting, because it took me a long time to get this whole thing here done. Go to camera one. You could see over there, up in the corner, I've got a ton of cabling that's going outside. Yeah, that all goes out to the antennas, the rotor, uh, for the hex beam, all that good stuff. I've got let's see, three, four different antennas running outside for four different things, and it's man, this is going to be it's going to be a very shitty couple of weeks when when it's time to really take this stuff apart. Once this house sells, I think it'll be time to take all this stuff apart, pack it away. I won't have. Maybe I'll bring the 7300 in, in the meantime. But the amps, all this stuff, man. Holy crap! This is gonna be. It's kind of overwhelming. And plus, you know what? I've been here for 32 years. So it's tough. That's a tough move. But I refuse to live under tyranny. I will not do it. And my wife now is pulling the pin at work, which means we're ready to go. Let's see. So, Vic, yep. Thank you. Thank you so much for the patch. Let's see. Good Flex Radio. So, Ham Radio 2.0, good Flex Radio for the YouTubers Hamfest. Very, very cool. Have to move and set up your equipment again. Sucks, from Nick G. Yeah, it does, but it's at the same time, it's exciting because I get to start a whole new life. That is going to be cool. And to Camping Concepts there, Vic, moving to Idaho, moving out of the People's Republic of California into America, where I hear there is freedom and it is the land of milk and honey. Yeah, Mike, I do have all my gear. I will be able to set it up at a new location, which is cool, and I'll be able to design a shack from the ground up. It won't have to be a mishmash of anything. But I could have done that here. So anyway, has the part-time power thing gotten better there. Well, Randy, the part-time power. If you mean, are they still cutting it off? They don't cut it off in the wintertime because the fire danger is much less in the wintertime. And they have taken a lot of shit for that. They really have. I am going to try one more time to to come in here and put up. I don't know if my, let's see. Will that one work? Nope, that's not working. Okay, I'm gonna try something else here. I'm gonna, it's, I gotta hit the opener. I'm trying to figure this out. Let's see if I, because that camera is on, and will that play? It's not playing again. Son of a bitch. I gotta work this out, guys. These are test runs for the YouTubers Hamfest. So they got to be able to work them out. So I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna hit the and from Roger, hello. So I'm gonna hit my opener and then I'm gonna try to hit the May 26th. Nope. And I'm going to try going to here and hitting that screen. And that is not working either. So we'll go back to the camera. This is killing me. I don't know why this is happening. Let me see. Where's my cameras? Lower third cameras are unlocked. My interview. I'm going to go to my Skype. And now, ooh, did that work? Did it? Did it work? No, it didn't work. I don't know why. Okay, go back to Skype, go back to the cameras. The troubles with live TV. Okay, Lone Star. So Nick, Lone Star State would have been a much better choice. We are the only state that could break away and be completely free. Yeah, Nick, we looked in Texas, and I mean, if for some reason we don't find something in the Boise area, we still may go back and look in Texas. The only problems that I saw, and there's my buddy Herb in there. How you doing, Herb? The only problem that we see in Texas are, number one, it's starting to get a little purple because there's a lot of, there's two kinds of Californians. There's Californians that want to, they either want to spread the tyranny or they're just in it for the money. And they just want to move because of lower taxes and everything, but they still want this huge government, this huge government want to take care of everybody. And then there's Californians like me who we don't want tyranny. I want to be left alone. I want to live by the Constitution of the United States. And that is it. I don't want I don't want government in my business at all. Currently, 130 people on the stream with 137 thumbs up. So thank you guys. It is freaking awesome to be here. Herb says, sad to see me leave. Dude, it's sad to go. Don't I, and our timeline, it's not like I'm leaving in a week or a month. We'll probably be here through field day at least. Maybe even longer. We will see. Let me see. if you have 10 acres in Texas, you can have a gun range. From Bernard. That, you know what? That really sounds enticing. That would be kind of cool. Um, the only thing going for Connecticut is your brother lives there. Yeah, well, Connecticut is not on my list. Um, Arizona, bad choice as the red Chinese and Mexicans will invade when World War III starts. Ken, Bob, there are 3 videos on YouTube showing QSOs on 10, 12, and 20 meters. Okay, so evidently C4FM does work on the lower HF bands. Let's see. California is a beautiful state, but yeah, that's exactly my sentiments. This, if I'll tell you what, there is a movement called, and let me see. Let me go out of here. I'm gonna run out and fire up my web browser and state of Jefferson. I want to see state of um. Oh my God, state of Jefferson. Let me see if I could find their website. Here it is. So let me pull up the State of Jefferson website here. And I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to come back out here. This was and I was involved with this for a long, long time. I just believed. I was a true believer. Well, and now it isn't even loading. Isn't that wonderful? Trying to give you guys some airtime here, and it wouldn't even load. There it is, State of Jefferson. Um, Guys, this was gonna be the 51st state, or if Puerto Rico did it first, the 52nd state, and it was a split state thing. This is like splitting from Sacramento up, and actually the plan was to go into Southern Oregon, and it would have been a big state up into Southern Oregon, and the north half of California. And honestly, if I thought that this was a possibility, even a possibility in the next 10 years, um, I would stick it out. But I just don't see any movement. I haven't for years and years. So let me go back to camera one. Ooh, now we got now I got badness happening. I'm gonna try this one more time. You gonna play? Is it gonna play? No, it isn't. Why not? Why won't you play for me? Okay. I keep trying. I gotta just give up the ghost on that. Bob, always enjoy watching. I am from Tokyo. First and Second Amendment rights in LA. Yeah. Um, you know what? People from other countries get it. People from Cuba, the older people that came over in boats in from Cuba, totally get it. They do. Um, They are some of the biggest supporters of the First and Second Amendment and the entire Constitution there is, because they have lived under unbelievable tyranny. The the people here don't know what tyranny is. But they will. They will, and they're starting to figure it out, little tiny bits at a time. Whatever happened to Monroe Doctrine? Oh my God. Shocked to hear Chisholms have nuke. Oh, Chicoms have nuke sub base on coast of Ecuador. I shit you not, Lieutenant Commander John. Wow. Um, I did not hear that. So, wow. I don't know what to say. That's bad. That's bad, my friends. Um, we are so close. we, Camera one, guys. There is a thin veil of civility in this country, and we are so close to just shredding that away and going into a civil war. And the only thing I could think of that would be worse than a civil war would be a uh, a civil war in the middle of a world war. We would be just completely screwed blue. I don't know what else to say. Uh, but I am prepared. I am prepared to defend myself and my family and feed myself and my family. And, that's, I kind of want to start doing some more of that, some more of the preparedness stuff on this channel. Um, if you guys want to see more preparedness stuff, more straight prepper videos on this channel, let me know in the comments below after the live stream's done. Guys, on the live stream, fire away. You want straight ham radio? I've kept it pretty straight ham radio or radio concentric. If you guys want me to veer off for a little bit at certain times, I can do that too. But I want to do what you guys, what all of us want. I want to help you along your journey, and you help me along my journey. Let's see. Sullivan went to sub school, New London, Connecticut. Pretty place and wonderful coast. I've never been on the East Coast. Well, I take it back. I went to PRI in Orlando, and we went to Cape Canaveral years or NASA years ago. Moved away from Huntington Beach, says Todd. Honolulu for 13 years. Todd, I would have loved at one time to move to Kauai. Kauai is much like my little town right here of Coronaville. But, I mean, looked the same. The people were the same. It was very cool. But Hawaii has become another California. It's full of tyranny. We just don't hear about it as much because it's beautiful. Let me try to catch up here. I want to try to catch up. Are there any more live stream or any super chats in the room? Does anybody have anything else they want to bring up? More prepper videos from Stephen Hoff. Okay. Todd would have liked to see more prepper stuff. Cool. Aaron, be yourself. That's why we're here. Aaron, I am myself. I am being myself. But, I will always be myself. What subjects I cover, I also, I look to you guys to tell me, what's important. What questions do you have? Where? And I'll do my research. I don't profess to have all the answers. By far, I do not have all the answers. And I don't even have that answer of how do I play this video. God, and I want to play the video. I really, really do want to play this video. Before I end this live stream, I'm going to make this work. Let me see. If I do my pre-roll, I'm going to put this pre-roll on. It's going to cut off the mic for a second. No, that didn't work either. I'm trying every trick in the book I can. Let's see. Show in all scenes. There's got to be a way for me to do this. Plug in. Oh, hang on. A video file. Give me a second. I'm gonna do it right now. I think I fixed it. Guys, the YouTubers Hamfest on the 23rd. Roll tape.
Bummed that Hamvention isn't happening this year?
Yeah, so are we.
Just like you, we were looking forward to seeing all the new radios.
Antennas.
Ham radio toys.
Seeing all the industry folks.
Learning new skills and
getting the latest information on our hobby.
We were also looking forward to seeing other creators.
And having a beer or two.
Or maybe a little crown.
Yeah, we were bummed.
But we came up with an idea.
We're getting together live.
But isolated.
And we want to bring you the latest,
the greatest,
and the largest virtual ham radio show ever attempted.
Ever.
On Saturday, May 16th, 2020.
Join all of us YouTubers
as we gather live on each of our channels.
And bring you everything new,
cool,
and amazing in ham radio technology.
Join me.
And me.
And
some of these
guys.
All day Saturday.
Along with
all of us.
For the YouTubers Hamfest.
We'll see you there, okay, guys? Later.
And we're back. We're live. Okay. So guys, YouTubers Hamfest. We have a list of manufacturers already lined up for this thing. This is going to be very, very, very cool. We've got all this whole group of YouTubers that you saw there, and maybe a few more, including Callum and whoever else wants to join. We got a list of people and a list of subjects that we're going to kind of go over. This is going to be a traveling live stream. This is why I have been doing a lot of live streaming lately. And, well, you guys like it, so I'll probably keep doing it maybe once a week after this whole thing is over. But here's how the YouTubers Hamfest is going to work. And Jason, Ham Radio 2.0, if you are still on the stream right now, please do give me a call on, nope, not that one. Yeah, the Skype. Call me on the Skype right now, and we'll get you on the Skype and we can talk about this going on. So, here's how it works. This is all going to be East Coast time is how it starts. and we've got a lineup, and we'll have the lineup on our. We've got a website, and I can't remember. I don't know. I have the name of the website. It might be YouTubersHamFest.net or .com. I don't know. Let's see. There it is. YouTubersHamFest.com will have the full schedule. And so you'll be able to go up and go up on there, tune in to, if there's one or two of the streams that are of interest to you, it'll have the time that stream will be on. If all you care about is hearing about the ICOM 705, that'll be on the schedule. If on the other hand you want to watch the entire thing, because here's how it's going to work. Pretty much all of us are going to be in the live chats for every other creator. So when you're not on my live stream, I will be on somebody else's live stream, maybe not on video, but in the chat, taking taking comments and doing everything. For the Gadget Techie, date 23rd, time Pacific time. It's going to start 8 o'clock in the morning, East Coast time. So it'll be early for some of us. The West Coast guys, we won't be doing our live streaming until I think it'll be later in the East Coast afternoon, which will put us... here we go. Here we go. Let me put Jason up on the... come on. Get up there. And... Hey, give me a second. Why does it do that? It... hang on, I gotta go back to here. And... Stop NDI. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's always the trick.
I want to bring that in.
There you go.
Okay.
Is my camera not on?
Your camera
You're not
is
seeing
not
my video?
on.
Camera is not on.
Okay, hold on.
So,
that's why. How
it was,
about FHD?
And I'll get your lower third up there.
There you go. It's not giving me an option for my camera.
Really?
That's the wrong one. No,
Let's
it's...
see.
I think
Nope.
it's because
Your camera's
Zoom
on.
had it.
Your camera's on. Your microphone is on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, okay. So we'll talk, my friend.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. We can do this
Zoom
the
has
hard way.
Yeah. Well, let me call you back.
Okay.
I think Zoom had my camera, so I think I can fix it.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to hang that one up. I'm going to leave this up. I'll take a few more questions that I can on YouTubers Hamfest. 8 a.m. Saturday is early for some of us on the East Coast too. Alarm clocks. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing, Nick and everybody else. If we were at Dayton, and we would, trust me, we would much rather be in Dayton doing Hamvention than doing this on a live stream. And we're not Hamvention. Here we go. We're going to try Jason once again. And does he come up? He does. Hey, look who it is. It is Ham Radio 2.0.
That's right.
So, I was just explaining. We would much rather be at Dayton doing Hamvention in person than sitting in our shacks doing a virtual Hamfest. Am I wrong?
Correct.
But
no, you're not wrong. You're totally right.
Yeah, but if we were there, if we were at Hamvention on the weekend before, you would be, and Nick, if you were at Hamvention on the 16th, you would be getting up at 6 in the morning. I think it's East Coast time or Midwest time or something. And you would be going out and hitting the parking lot and hitting the vendors out there, and you would be having a great time, and you would be up early. It's a special day. We're doing it the same kind of thing. Every Hamfest you've ever been to starts at 6 to 8 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Let's see. Wings.
So people
Wings
are
at 110. Go ahead.
All right. So people are commenting in the chat that some guy said that the website looked like it was down. It's not. I just pulled it up. YouTubersHamfest.com. So YouTubers with an S on the end, hamfest.com. And someone mentioned, there's not much up there right now, which is true. We've got this schedule that we're working on. We've actually got the whole schedule completed, but we're finalizing with a couple of vendors. We don't want to put it out there and have to change it. So the goal is by this weekend, this should be up and ready. But YouTubersHamfest.com, you'll see Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern time. I'm going to start with opening comments, and then we're going to go from there. All of these slots are actually filled in. We're just confirming a few things. So bear with us on the timing, but it will be there very shortly.
Cool. Very cool. Yeah. Guys, remember, this is the first time we've ever tried this, number one. And number two, this is the first time that anything like this has ever been attempted on YouTube.
Correct.
Having a rolling live stream going from channel to channel with a lot of crossover. Guys, the planning for this is insane. We are having meetings about weekly, working things out, and very, very soon we're going to have to start doing some I'm going to call them dress rehearsals. We have to do it, which will mean there's going to be some private live streaming that'll be running around, and I'm thinking, maybe for my patrons, and maybe you might want to open it up for your patrons to watch it. That might be kind of cool.
Might be fun.
We could publish those just for patrons only.
Sure.
They might be boring. They might be very boring because we're not going to be talking to our vendors about their products. We're going to be setting up lighting, making sure that everything kind of falls in place there. Let's take a few more comments. I know you're watching the comments. I am watching the comments. I don't know how the hell you keep pushing out the website so fast. You must have a button.
No, I just copy paste. It's natural.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Let's see. And I can't. This is not letting me switch any of my cameras. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's
You
very,
had the
very slow.
You
my
had that problem the last time you and I were on Skype. Something
yeah,
about
my
Skype.
Stream Deck just
Yeah.
does not. But I could do it.
Yeah.
I could do it manually, in the software. The Stream Deck is just like non-existent. Let's see, misgoing from Randy. Misgoing 10 or so hamfests in our area. Even the tailgate radio party, our local movie park. Yeah, I'm missing all the hamfest locally. I'm sure you are. Everything's probably still canceled in Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It freaking sucks.
Yep.
It sucks ass bad.
It does. It does. Our biggest hamfest of the year is in usually the second weekend of June each year. It's called the HamCom, and it is the West Gulf Division convention for the ARRL, and all the big names are there. HRO is there, and ICOM, Kenwood, Yazoo, they all make an appearance. Flex Radio and Elecraft are both there, and it's been a great show the last 3 or 4 years. They've been growing it quite regularly. It's been a great show for 20 years plus, but they've been growing quite rapidly over the last 3 or 4 years. And they announced about 2 weeks ago they were going to cancel it. They kind of held out to the last minute. I got to give them credit for that. But yeah, they're like, man, it's just not worth the risk. And I don't blame them really, because you've got people coming in from all over the country to go to HamCom. MFJ is there from Mississippi. Flex Radio, of course, is in Texas. Elecraft from up north, wherever they are, I forget. Guys from ICOM, Kenwood, Yazoo, Alenco, 3 or 4 ham radio vendors are there. So it's a fantastic show, but really bummed out it's not going to happen this year. So
yeah. Let me see if the camera will switch back now. I told it to switch, and it did. And now it needs to switch back.
there you
Man,
go.
it is just it's like the Stream Deck is asleep when there's a Skype call on. I don't know why.
Well, and I'm watching Skype on this monitor, but I've got your YouTube video playing real time on this monitor, and I've got that muted, of course.
Mhm.
Skype looks like crap. It's pixelated, it's choppy, it looks terrible. But on your stream on YouTube, it looks great. So I don't understand how it's. I guess Stream Deck has taken the really crappy Skype feed and
yeah. Well,
and
here's the other
good.
thing: is your feed keeps shifting between a great color grade and this crap.
I see that too.
Crap color grade.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right. I see that on Skype, but on YouTube it looks fine. So
yeah.
You know.
So Jason,
the YouTube audience is the important thing. So.
Do we want to reveal any of the vendors who are going to be with us on YouTuber Hamfest Day? Do we want to talk about it?
Sure, I think that. Yeah. I actually kind of already. I mean, I was a guest speaker last night on W5KUB. He does a weekly live stream at 8 p.m. Central Time on his website. So we talked about it, and I can't remember them all off the top of my head. But the ones I can remember are Ray from ICOM is going to do a small segment for us, which is a pre-recorded thing. We've actually already got that recorded. So he did a really great job about IC 705 updates and some kind of stuff.
And we're gonna have another update from him. I might just record that. We'll see. But he's expecting some news before Hamvention time. So
okay. So
that's
for this weekend.
Really all we know right now.
Okay. All right.
And
but yeah,
Nick G asks, is this going to be recorded so we can watch it later? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Just like this live stream is going out live right now, and you can be part of the participation just by being in the chat right now. If you miss any one of the segments, if you miss them all, if you're in Antarctica and you're summering in Antarctica right now, or you're getting ready for winter. I guess it's winter.
Yeah.
When it gets to when the internet gets up there in a month or two, you'll be able to watch all of this stuff, not live but recorded. And
Correct. Yes.
yeah, let's see. So Nick G, is it going to be recorded so we could watch it later? Forget your life. HRO sales right now are a joke. I don't know. I haven't been on HRO looking for sales right now, but I guess $699 for the FT450. I don't know what the FT450 is.
It's an old radio.
Yeah, maybe
still valid. It's an older radio.
Okay, 150 more. Yeah, well, you know what? If they, some of these retailers will kind of put things on. They'll put things on permanent special, and then when they come off, or the factory money goes away, the price goes back up. I don't know, but I'm sure the price will come back down in a month. So just wait. If you want an FT450, just wait a month. The sale will be back.
Right.
7,300 just got jacked up $100. So
yeah, that was an Icon thing.
Yeah. Oh, was it?
Yeah, all of the retailers were talking about how Icon did I think they did away with their rebate that they had on it for a long time. And but I suspect I don't have any inside information or anything, but I suspect that they're probably going to announce a new special upcoming. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. Oh, here's some good news. Looks like NVCon is still on July 19th and 20th in Boomtown. That's good. I've been there the last 2 years. Had a great time. I don't know if I'll be going. I might be an Idaho resident by then. Who knows? Or then again, maybe I won't be. Yeah. I'm in a way, I'm really hoping I am. Ben says that I'm maxing out the processor on that PC. Well, Ben, I would be maxing out the processor on the PC other than it's a Mac.
Right.
Let's see. Do you see any more comments that let's see, that look like question about recording? Was that for Hawaii guy who was
started even early? Oh, you were talking about the 6 a.m. thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that would be 4 a.m. for him, I think.
I think so.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
for me, 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. for Hawaii. Let's see. ICOM on Gigaparts is still good through 6:30. Let's see. Can I recommend to invite Bob Heil? You can recommend to invite Bob Heil. Is Bob Heil on the list? Or can we say?
You know, I think he might be.
I think
he might.
Bob Heil might be on the list.
I think he might be. I think one of the guys was talking about. Let me check the. Let's see.
Yeah, I think what we've got.
Yes.
We've got
Bob Heil
Chameleon
is
Antenna.
supposed to make an appearance. Yes.
Oh, good. So Bob Heil is slated to be on the YouTubers Hamfest. I have no idea what he's going to be talking about. Knowing Bob Heil, it can be anything.
Anything.
It can be anything. Hey, you know what? We give him the mic. He's Bob Heil. He just talks.
Right. That's true.
Let's see. Who else do we have? I think we have MF. I know I've got MFJ and chameleon antenna coming on my show.
Mhm.
So we'll have some new stuff from both of those guys. We've got a small company, Hobby PCB, and they make stuff like the Hard Rock 50 amps and some other QRP radios and goodies. Small little tiny vendor. These are the vendors who normally, like Hamvention and some of the bigger ham shows, make or break their sales for the entire year.
Right.
That's where they release stuff. Do we have anybody else interesting on the list there, Jason?
Let's see. So Flex Radio will be on my stream. I actually talked to them about an hour ago. The reason I had to drop out when your live stream first started, Bob, we had a meeting with them, which went really well. So they're going to be on Saturday morning, and Good Game Ham Radio is going to be talking to the ARRL. Sterling is going to be talking about youth on the air. Rob 741, who was in the chat earlier, I don't know if Rob's still out there or not. He's going to be talking to SDR Play, and he's going to be talking about tips for buying used ham radio gear, which is used ham radio gear topics on YouTube are somewhat undersold. I mean, somewhat unsung, I should say. There's a lot of really good used tips that could be talked about that just no one ever really talks about. So I think that'll be a really good segment.
Speaking of that, I am actually working on a video that's part of right now. That'll be
good.
This week's video.
Good.
My regular video for you guys who, well, and you're probably not watching at this point now, but there are guys who comment and they say, screw the live streams. I like the old Bob. I don't want the live stream Bob. Okay.
Right.
That's cool. Right. I like this because this is so interactive.
Right.
We get to bring up topics based on where the conversation's going right now. And I love that. I also love producing my regular shows because, I think they're clean and I think they're, they move along fast. They're entertaining. They got a lot of stuff going on. They don't give you time enough to get bored. And then I'm gone. That's the way I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be out of the house before my girlfriend's husband gets home.
Right. Yeah.
That's
great.
Let's see. Tent Spike. Let's see if we've got anything else. I don't see any other pressing comments for the YouTubers Hamfest. If anybody has any other questions about that, now's the time to ask right this second. And then I'm going to let Jason go back to building videos and doing his thing, because I know you're probably working on stuff in the background. Doesn't look like we
in the back.
And we're coming up on we're actually coming up on 2 hours now. So why don't we Todd, yeah, okay, here comes a few things. Keep it simple, stupid. Ben B. Yeah. I like Bob because he isn't officer friendly. He's officer reality. Yeah, you know what?
That's good.
I like that. Thank you, Ben. I might use that. Let's see. So Martin Jew is coming on. I think Martin is having a couple of his engineers. Richard might be on. And I think they're trying to get a new engineer that's actually developing some of the new products to come on. I think Martin kind of, he likes to, he likes to direct all the little minions, all us little minions in the background.
Right.
Let's see. James Hannibal. Keep the live stream alive. Cool. Thank you, James. I haven't heard from James yet if he wants or if he's got anything new that he wants to unveil on the YouTubers Hamfest. So, James, send me an email, at the, let's see, K6UDA radio. Where is it? I just killed that one. Give me a second here. I'm going to put up my super chat. Hannibal. Oh, my Lord. I don't even have my email address. So, okay. Well, anyway, guys, Jason, thanks again for coming on the stream and helping me work out a few things. I just have to remember that when I've got somebody on Skype, Stream Deck won't like it. And so don't hit the Stream Deck buttons very often. I can actually, I can go from this here and bring it back here and then come back to, nope. Now it won't do it. Now it's going to sit there and not, yeah. Okay.
Well,
that was,
I can drop out.
That was interesting.
Bob, start working for you again.
Yeah, it will. Well, let me do that. See if it'll come back. It won't come back. All right, my friend. Thank you.
All right.
I know which buttons not to press when it comes time to do this.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for inviting me.
I'll let you hang up, and then I will come back in to camera number 2, and we'll tighten this up because, guys, I am gonna go meet Al up at the airport here in about 15 minutes. We're gonna go have lunch and then maybe go for a quick flight. So if by chance you are in my local area, 146.520, and you can call either N6ADT or maybe you'll get a hold of me. Let's see. I think that is going to be about it, my friends. I'm gonna go ahead and say 7-3 for now. We're looking at 142 people. Thank you for being on the live stream, or 149 right now. 154 thumbs up. You guys absolutely rock it. Virtual tailgating. Is there going to be virtual tailgating as well? Absolutely. That is. Why would I want to remove from the broadcast? That didn't make any sense. Temporary offline, add to broadcast. Why is this happening? Something is not happening. Okay. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and say 7-3. I'm going to come back to camera 1. I hope my audio was up. I noticed I was watching Jason in particular and 741, and for all the YouTuber guys, I was editing our interview with Ray, and my audio just seems very, very low, very off. And I'm hoping my audio is much better right now. I think I need to keep this microphone right next to me. That's why I took off my little spit plate, so it doesn't cover up. It doesn't cover up beautiful Alexa, who's always with me when you and I are together. Guys, thank you so much. Let me see if I could find the right chyrons to throw up in here. Yeah, here it is. Email at k6udaradio at gmail.com if you've got an email question. James Hannibal, I need your email again. Please hit me up with an email at that address. Am I? Nope, wrong one. Yes, here it is. Please consider supporting me on either PayPal. Those of you who did super chats today, thank you so freaking much. That is awesome. Thank you to all my patrons. I will just put that up there. Thank you guys. My other bumper, my Patreon. Consider supporting me on Patreon. I am planning this year. I'm going to start doing special stuff for patrons and for the people that support the channel. I want to support you. Thank you so much. And let me get rid of that. Thank you guys so much. I keep trying to check the comments as we're coming. Guys, 7-3, I will see you on the next video, which will be out in a couple of days. It's a good one, so don't miss it. And share this, like this, comment on this after it's all done. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification. Well, you know what? Those aren't even there. Hit the hit the subscribe button down below. The bell notification right next to it. I'm Bob, K6UDA, and I'm out of here. 7-3.